This is Karen's Communique number 40. I'm Karen Del Bowerman, Chair of the Clark County, Washington Council. Today is Friday, December 2, 2022. Lots of twos. And last week, county offices were closed. And I hope that you had a blessed Thanksgiving, as did our family. On the 30th, Jail Services Manager gave a detailed update work accomplished to date. Although concern remains on the 32 vacancies and future projected losses, there has been, in my opinion, huge groundwork laid for when the transition occurs from the sheriff to the county manager on January 1. Inmate medical services were renewed through NAFCARE, Inc. They have been increased 40% in 2 months. That number is hard to swallow, but it is vital for work done in the jail. Sales tax leakage across the river, as we say, remains a concern, even though we know that our budget is blessed with the addition of sales tax since online purchasing has picked up. Clark County data show that 2022 sales tax per capita revenue is $230.26 compared to 2019 data showing $194.34. So that's quite an increase. The concern remains in Clark County that we were still ranked 19th out of 39 counties in per capita sales tax, such as Cowlitz at 253, Pierce at 246, and King knocking it off the charts at $354 per person. What can we do creatively for legislative assistance? You know, destination sales tax from 4 or 5 years ago was an example of critically important legislative action. Something like that, with that much impact, is needed again. The intent of the following information is to highlight lack of transparency and questionable use of authority. On Wednesday, Council was assembling for executive session scheduled to begin shortly after council time. Without prior notification, the senior deputy prosecuting attorney announced to Councilor Rylander that he was done. No documentation, no prior notification to council chair or to Council Rylander even whatsoever. I later learned that simultaneously, or perhaps earlier, don't know, the Councilor-Elect for District 5 had been contacted by the auditor's office and was being sworn in another room by Auditor Kinsey. Why was this carried out in secret? Why no information about there being one election to cover 2 terms, partial and full, for District 5? Even in the auditor's office published unofficial results a day or two before certification. No law mandates taking office early to occur. What written authority superseded the already arranged swearing in of all 3 new councilors on January 3rd? What backdoor conversations were carried out in secret to get this new Councilor-Elect eligible to vote for just 2 days of budget issues next week before council moves into recess until January 3? Well, the last meeting of 2022 is scheduled for next week. I'll have one wrap up after that to cover remaining annual matters. It has been my pleasure, truly, to serve as your county council chair and also to prepare my communique as outreach to those interested in keeping abreast in summary form on council. I've been asked to archive those brief videos, which I agree is a terrific reference. So I'll get that linked by year's end. My best wishes to all.